Good morning, everybody. This is Sam Cole, Adam Henning, and Rochelle Corbo from Oregon Department of Ed, and I'll let them introduce themselves and say hi.
Hi, this is Rochelle Corbo. I'm the budget analyst for the YSEP, JDEP, and LTCT programs.
Hi, this is Adam Henning. I'm with the YSEP programs.
Yes, and we wanted to conduct a short webinar today to explain the funding for 18-19 for LTCT and how we arrived there, because every year we have new business people and new LTCT contacts, and we felt that it'd be best, to do this annually so everyone understands how the funding works. And as my email stated, I couldn't do it without everyone's timely submissions on the Survey Gizmo with your teacher salary, EA salary slots, and everybody verifying their data. And since everyone verified their data by 8 a.m. Monday, I was able to calculate your 18-19 amounts, and that's why we're having our webinar this morning. So without further ado, this is our contact info. If you have any questions beyond today, feel free to contact Adam or I or Rochelle. Okay, so here's our fiscal parameters. Our net operating expense statewide is 9,698. Slot count is 893. Our state school fund amount is 8.6 million, and our general fund amount is 9.9 million. And our anticipated revenue for 18-19 is the 8.6 plus the 9.9 equals 18.5. Now, this is our state statute that governs how we get funding. And it says here, we get from the state school fund the net operating expenditure per student of the preceding year and the number of slots eligible. So that's why I asked for everyone's slot count, because it's the net operating expense times slots. That's how we get our revenue. Okay. Oh, thank you, Brian. I forgot to unpause us. Yes, I'm going to leave it here for a little while so you guys can see the screen. As I mentioned, 9,600 net operating expense, slot count, state school fund amount, general fund amount, and 18.9. Now, as I stated, this is the state statute on how we get funded. Net operating expense times the slot count and so forth. And then for 18-19, the state school fund, they allotted for long-term care treatment, state schools, and I believe hospitals. All three of us have to share the 10.5 million carve out from the 4.1 billion state school fund amount. Does anyone have any questions? And I'm going to unmute everybody. Does anyone have questions? Okay, I'm going to continue. And I'm going to mute everybody. Okay. So this is the spreadsheet, slot count. It totals up times the NOE amount, and that's how we get our state school fund amount. This is our general fund amount, so our revenue is 18 million, 18.5. Now, based on everyone's teacher salary, A salary to 15%, 100% of the MSL total is 25 million. if we funded everybody at our revenue amount.
They can't hear you. There, a couple people have chimed in.
Oh, people can't hear me?
Don't hear any audio. You're not muted, are you?
No. Can people hear me now?
Say yes. Yes.
Okay. I guess I have to keep everyone unmuted. Okay. But some people said they could hear me. Some people said they couldn't hear me. Okay, so sorry, people are going to hear the background noise. So the way the spreadsheet works, this is our slot count times NOE, and then that's our state school fund amount. Oh, sorry. I don't want to. Okay, and then our general fund amount, so that's our revenue. If we divided our revenue by this, you know, the revenue is 71%. So this is your if we went by 100% revenue, this would be your amount. But Rochelle was able to find money for us to the tune of so we can supplement our revenue of 8.5 million with additional money, so we can bring everybody up instead of 68% for 17-18 to 77%. So now your amounts will be at the 77% level, and we're going to use 1.3. Of note, and I need to make this clear for everybody, we are not taking out the customary 5% emergency fund amount because we feel that from the results from the requests that have come in, we could use our reserve funds or our carryover funds. So that's why we're not withholding any of our revenue of the 5% for the emergency fund. But if people have emergency fund requests and so forth, by all means submit them, and we'll continue to have conversations to see whether they'll get funded or not. But for similar to 17-18, I mean, for 18-19, we're not going to withhold 5% for the emergency fund. We're going to use our carryover for anything that comes up. So these are amounts for the upcoming school year. And I'll email this spreadsheet out to everybody for you to see. Are there any questions from the field?
Hi, Sam. This is Iris from Multnomah ESD. I have a quick question.
Sure.
You know, if we have any ending balance, you know, from the current year, you know, contract, can we just, you know, carry it over to the following year?
Yes. If you have 17-18 unused funds, you can carry over into 18-19. But at the end of 18-19, if you have any unused funds, we collect that back.
Yes. Thank you.
And then that's where, you know, when we collect that back, that's where, you know, we're getting this extra 1.3 million. That's how we got that back. And then my recommendation is, if you have other funds, you know, you should be using having transition specialists and services, and then or re-entry for the kids that leave your facilities to help kids go to another facility or back to the K-12 schools and so forth. With that extra bump, I wouldn't recommend hiring, you know, personnel, because we don't know whether we can continue to supplement at 77% next year. But our revenue amount is actually at 71.88%. 100% of MSL is 25 million. Yeah. Yeah. So, and the average class at revenue per classroom is 189, but at 77%, It is roughly $203,000. Any other questions? The amendments will probably come out late April or early May, and that amount will include hopefully the second and third allocation of IDA funds for 17-18. So the amendments that will come out will include the second and third IDA amount for, I think it might already be there. I think we included it already. Yes, I think your ID second and third is already in your contract amount. Yes, it is. So the timing of the amendments will probably be late April or early May.
I'm sure. It's up to you. Yeah.
Okay, so somebody wants to know when the spreadsheet will be emailed. It'll be emailed later today. So.
Right.
So here.
She'll get one from the system.
Okay, I'm gonna mute people.
I think if it's a ways out, then I think you're okay.
Any other questions? I'm gonna wait for 5 seconds, and after that, I'm gonna thank everyone. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for participating, and I'll try to send out the spreadsheet later on this morning when I get back upstairs. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.